Hello students, welcome to you all our brilliant channel Maths Nation. Dear students, if you have not subscribed Maths Nation, kindly subscribe it now. I promise to complete your syllabus. Would like to solve all your queries which you may kindly drop in the comment box. So dear students, in my last session I have discussed about percentage and profit loss. We will continue with this. And today we will continue with simple interest. In last class we have discussed about percentage and profit loss, and today we continue with simple interest. What do you mean by simple interest? Simple interest. Simple interest. When a sum is borrowed, or look at here, SI is simple interest is equal to P into R into T upon 100. This is the formula of simple interest. You have already read in previous classes. Simple interest SI is equal to P into R into T upon 100, where P is equal to principal. P is equal to principal. R equal to rate of interest, R equal to rate of interest, and T is the time period. Rate of interest and T is the time period. T is the time period. You remember students, always use the time period in years. If there is month given, then you at first you convert it into year. Suppose 3 months. Always use the time period in years. If months is given, you convert it into year. If by dividing it 12. Suppose 3 months. 3 months is equal to 3 upon 12, 1 upon 4 year. Suppose 6 months. 6 months is equal to 6 upon 12, which equal to 1 upon 2 year. Suppose the time period is given in days. Suppose 73 days. You convert it into year by dividing into 365. 73 upon 365, which equal to 1 upon 5 year. Always use the time period in year. Then next. Here solve some examples. I have already told you students, please you practice more and more problems. Only knowing the formula is not the complete known about a mathematics. While you practicing more or more questions, then can only you solve any questions which will be asked in your exam paper. Try to practice more and more variety of questions. Find the SI on 500 for 5 years at the rate of interest, where the rate of interest is 2% per annum. Then you have to find out here the simple interest. You have to find out the simple interest. You have to find out. You know the SI is equal to P into R into T upon 100. Here the principal is equal to rupees 500. Here the rate of interest is 2% and the time period is 5 years. Then SI is equal to 5 into 2 into 5 upon 100. 0, 0 cancel. Here you get rupees 50. 5 2 ja 10, 10 5 ja 50. Here the simple interest is rupees 50. Then next questions. Here next question. Find the amount. What is amount? Amount is equal to principal plus simple interest. Amount is equal to principal plus simple interest. Here we have to find the amount for the investment of. Here you have to at first try to understand the questions properly. Find the amount for the investment of 4,005 years. 4,500 rupees is the investment of 4,500, and you have to find out the amount. The investment amount is means the principal amount. The investment amount means the principal. means the principal is equal to rupees 4,500. Then here you have to find out the amount. Here the time period T is equal to 2 years. The amount 4,500 is invested for the year 2 years at the rate of interest is 5%. Then at first you have to find out the simple interest. SI is equal to P into R into T upon 100. Here the P is equal to 4,500 into 5 into 2 upon 100. 0, 0 cancel. Then this is 450. 45 5 ja 2, 25 2 ja 450. Here you get the simple interest 450. Then amount is equal to principal plus simple interest. Here the principal is 4,500 plus 450, which is equal to rupees 4,950. The amount you get back is 4,950. Then another questions. Ram deposit rupees 80,000 in a bank. Ram deposit rupees 80,000 in a bank means here the principal is rupees 80,000. Then he at the rate 6% per annum. At the rate of interest is 6%. And he withdrew the amount by after 3 years he withdrew the amounts. Means here the time period is 3 years. Then he withdrew the amount and buy a car for rupees 90,000. How much money is left with him? At first try to understand the questions. 80,000 rupees is deposited in a bank at the rate of interest 6% for 3 years. Then after 3 years he withdraw the amount, and withdraw the amount means total amount, principal plus simple interest, and buy a car for 90,000. How much amount is left with him? At first find out the simple interest. Simple interest is principal P into R into T upon 100. P into R into T upon 100. Here P is 80,000 into R is 6% into 3 years upon 100. 0, 0 cancel. Then here you get 6 3 ja 18, 18 8 ja 144. Then here you get the simple interest is 14,400. Then the amount is equal to principal plus SI, which is equal to 80,000 plus 14,400. The total amount is equal to rupees 94,400. Out of this amount 94,400 he bought a car for rupees. The cost of the car is 90,000. How much amount is invested for the buying the car? 90,000. He has total amount 94,400. Out of this amount he has bought the car of 90,000. Then the amount left with him is the money left with him is equal to rupees 94,400 minus 90,000, because the amount is 94,400 and he bought the car for 90,000. Then the amount left with him is 4,400 rupees. Then here another question is asked. The SI on a sum of money of 5 years is 4 upon 5 of the sum of itself. Find the rate of interest. First try to understand the questions. Simple interest on a sum of money of 5 years is 4 upon 5 of the sum itself. Means the simple interest is 4 upon 5 of the principal. Let the principal be. Then here you have to find out the rate of interest. you have to find out R. At first understand the questions, what the question is given and what the question is asked. Here let the principal be P. The principal be P. Then here the time period is 5 years. Then another condition is given. The simple interest is 4 upon 5 of the sum in itself. Means simple interest is 4 upon 5p. But you know SI is equal to P into R into T upon 100. Here the principal is P. You don't know what is R. But the time period is 5 years is upon 100. But according to question, the SI is equal to 4 upon 5p. You can write in this 4 upon 5p. Here P cancel. Then here 5R upon 100 is equal to 4 upon 5. Then here R is equal to 4 into 100 upon 5 into 5. Here the 5 is here at numerator, then it goes to their denominator. When you take it right side, 100 is at the denominator. When you take this right side, it goes to the numerator. 5 goes to the denominator. Then here 5 cancel 20, then 5 cancel 4. You get the rate of interest is 16%. You get the rate of interest is here 16%. Okay. Then next another question. Here the question is asked 1500 amount to 2400 in 4 years. Means the principal is equal to 1500. 1500 amount to 2400 means amount is equal to 2400 and in time period is equal to in 4 years. In 4 years. Then you have to find out here rate of interest. The principal is 1500 which amount to 2400 means SI is equal to amount minus principal. Because amount is equal to principal plus simple interest. So simple interest is equal to amount minus principal. Here amount is 2400, the principal is 1500. Then here the simple interest SI is equal to 900. Then here time period T is given 4 years. You have to find out R. Then you know SI is equal to P into R into T upon 100. Then R is equal to SI into 100 upon P into T. Here SI is equal to 900 into 100 upon 1500 because the principal is 1500 into the time period is 4 years. 0, 0 cancel. Then 3 divided by 900, 300. Then this 5. Then another, this is 60. Then it cut by 15. Here the rate of interest is 15%. You get the rate of interest is here 15%. Then another question. Here the question is given. Find the sum of money which amounts to 5850 in 6 years at 5% per annum. You don't know what is the principal here. The principal is unknown. Which amounts to amount is given rupees 5850 and the time period is after 6 years means the time period is 6 years and the rate of interest is 5%. You have to find out what is the principal. Let the principal be P. Let the principal be P. Then you know SI is equal to P into R into T upon 100. Then SI is equal to P into 5 into 6 upon 100. Then here this is P into 30 upon 100. 0, 0 cancel. Then SI is equal to 3P upon 10. SI is equal to 3P upon 10. Then you know amount is equal to principal plus SI. Then amount is equal to principal plus, in place of SI we can write this is 3P upon 10. But according to questions, amount is 5850, means P plus 3P upon 10 is equal to 5850. According to questions, this is P plus 3P upon 10 is 5850. Then here in LHS take 10 as the LCM. This is 10P plus 3P is equal to 5850. 13P upon 10 is equal to 5850. Then here P is equal to 5850 into 10 upon 13. Then here you take 13 4 ja 52, then 65 450. Then you get the amount 4500. Here the principal is 4500. When the principal 4500 is invested for 6 years at the rate of interest 5%, you get the amount as 5850. Then thank you students. Today this much. Please note down. In my next sessions we will start a new chapter, linear equations. Okay. Thank you students.